This day 221 of Zohar, Pshat, and we're on the 15th line down, Chaf Hem Rav, in the Zohar Kodesh. And yesterday we said that Moshe Rabbeinu accepted the game of the Erev, and this is because he wanted to fulfill the Os Hazira, the Avram Goyim of Avram Avinu, and this is therefore when they sin. Kishbo said, "Lech reik kishiches amcha." Begin, and now the book goes our big sub says, "Why? What did they do wrong?" The low kabila os hey, they didn't accept that Erev hey, which gave them their capacity to be megar. But dichilu diyud, with the fear which is necessary for the perception of the yud and the shem Hashem, and birchimu for the love which is necessary for the connection to the letter hey in the shem Hashem. Obviously, yud is fear and awe of that which is great and beyond, and hey is love for that with which one connect. So that's the fact that hey can connect with the other hey to make a yud. So the nach is imedagadivav, and as a result, Moshe Rabbeinu went down from his madrega. His madrega is above. He's the above achibur. Moshe Rabbeinu is the ultimate connection between heaven and earth. But because these games are not appropriate, at least not at this time, so Hashem said to Moshe, "Go, you have to go down." Vaz banachasi may, but it's all hope is not lost. The letter Vav comes down with Moshe Rabbeinu. The begin to loisave benayu, so that it shouldn't be lost among them. In other words, either Moshe Rabbeinu should not be lost among them, or that the letter Vav itself should not be lost among them. In other words, eventually everything has to come to tikkun. Eventually. It's a long road. But that Vav is still down here below. And he brings down in the Derech HaMetz fascinating Zohar from Pinchas. Pi magid ramaz adavar vayaron karen mishicho kidein amar ki karan or panav. So the karen, the light which emanated from Moshe Rabbeinu's face, which Michelangelo depicted as horns in his famous sculpture, but those karen or those rays of light, those were from the Vav. The Vav came down to Moshe Rabbeinu. Ki karan or panav means that. It's true that that's after the actual 7 days up in the mountain, but the point is that Moshe Rabbeinu came down with this vav and this connecting ray, which then he was able to disseminate, transmit, illuminate the down here below. So there is this Karen or which comes down with Moshe Rabbeinu, even when he's sent down from his high level, so to speak. The Osit Ilbaraza de Gilgula Litzar Benayu Begalusim and Erev Rav. So I don't know. Moshe Rabbeinu came back in the Gilgul. We know Moshe Rabbeinu was a great signing, one of the greatest things who ever lived. Moshe Rabbeinu obviously not come back as a true Gilgul, but somehow we know one of the most famous Zohars, which we haven't had yet, as far as I recollect, is Pastusha the Moshe B'chol Dor. There is an expansion, an emanation, an extension of Moshe Rabbeinu in every generation. So there is, even if there was ashchasa, there was corruption, destruction in the time of the Midbar, nevertheless, Moshe Rabbeinu's Midah is going to come back among them, Begalusa Bein Erev Rav. So to come back and be Masaki in those Neshamos. Torah, with its radiance, with its connectedness, right, that comes back. By Osi Ozu Samosi Sarasi Shamaru Kima Or Shaba Magzira Mutav, the light of Torah comes back and reunites. Even the Erev Rav. After all, they began the process. It has to end positively. The Ilin Mishmasi, Mishmasayu, the Misitra, the Ilin Marbon, Ki Shamai Kushanichul Nimlachu. They're from those who came from the previous Lamos and come back with Gilgal in this world. They're from the worlds which were planted with the heavens were planted with salt, with destruction. But there is a connection, and that connection will eventually come and uplift them and fix them. Noach, we all know one of the critiques of Noach was that he didn't daven for the Dor HaMabul, and therefore they were lost. So Noach didn't see any hope for them. But Moshe Rabbeinu, he's alluded to the Mabul, B'shagamu Basar Gemachi is Moshe. because Moshe Rabbeinu is the one who says ultimately they're basar v'dam, and that's where they sin. Yodei Yitzram came basar v'dam, and ultimately the Karan or Panav, which also is the basar v'dam, but illuminated by that vav achibur, by the ray of light, by the connectedness, that'll be the tikkun. So even though Noach was so despaired of his door, which was one of the doros which was swept away, they raw Malaleim because of the evil of their ways. Nevertheless, Moshe Rabbeinu says there's a tikkun for them too. You Noach don't see it, I see it, and it comes to the level of Moshe. And it says there were rank of land. It says the rank is Zechamot. This is also the Mekubalim, like in these inappropriate generations, either to Erev or Amalek, kind of interchangeably almost. It seems that Amalek is specifically Bali Reed and Machlekes, Bali Kas. People make strife and divisiveness and anger. But in any event, the Moshe lo istamar benayu. Moshe is not afraid of them. Moshe is the one who can actually have an impact upon them. V'apil hey benayu. He put the hay down among them. Put the certain degree of kedusha in order, and his generation, later generations, and every generation. Uvegin da, and on account of this, Moshe doesn't enter Israel until the ultimate tikkun comes, until Hakan can be brought back to its level, until everything is uplifted. Wow. The reason why Moshe Rabbeinu is the chutzpah and never got there is because Moshe Rabbeinu is supposed to be the one, evidently, by his special chutzpah. Obviously, it's an esoteric thing here. It's not a kipshuto. It's not that Moshe Rabbeinu himself comes, but by his aura, his influence being chutzpah, be able to uplift even the nidachim. The Moshe Rabbeinu's residual kedusha in this world is somehow instrumental in bringing that about. Okay, I think we'll stop for the day. It's a lot of good stuff so far, but every day, otherwise should be good stuff like that.